king, he the man too. Yeah, shout out E-Man, fuck it down too. Hey, it's Jody's corner. Yeah, hey, it's Jody's corner. Yeah, it's Jody's corner. It's the place where you wanna be.
Yo, YouTube, what's good? It's your boy Jody Joe. Welcome to Jody's Corner. I'm Jody Joe. This is Black Guy number 4.
What's up, everybody? I had an intro before, but I don't even want to get into it right now.
Thank you guys so very much for tuning into this spoiler review of The Mandalorian Chapter 15, The Believer. A Believer, the spoiler review. All right, so look, this episode takes place on a planet where they said there's some infantry there. There's some empire on this planet. Mandalorian's like, no, because I got to get this message to Moff Gideon, and we don't need it. Bill Burr says, yes, it's there. What's his name?
Mayfield.
Mayfield says, yes, it's there. Trust me, we could get the code, the message away, so you could get it to Moff Gideon to get your baby Groot back. We could get it. They get him out of jail on this mission to this planet, to where the people of this planet are oppressed.
Yep.
And they have to transfer this cargo of heavy explosive that they use to destroy innocent life across the galaxy. And it's up to Bill Burr, what's his name?
Mayfield,
the Mandalorian, Boba Fett. What's her name? Finnick, and the shock trooper, Cara Dune, to
muscles. Sexy muscles. Sexy muscles.
And let's get right into the spoiler review. I love this episode. This episode was fire. What's his name?
Which one?
Bill Burr?
Mayfield.
Mayfield is fantastic in this episode, guys. I was blown away by his performance. Yeah, it wasn't much in there, but what he gave some solid stuff, especially him being a damaged soldier, and especially leading up to that scene at the table where they all sat down, and that tension scene where he had to pull out the strap and blast my man.
Everything that they had presented to us before that, it was he's really comic relief, and even in the earlier episode that he was in, it was comic relief and kind of like, I'm leader by committee. You know, I'm not really a leader. I'm just, I'm paid. I got paid the most or whatever. He says I'm the leader, so I'm the leader. I'm the boss of this mission. But nope, totally different situation here. We got some backstory that really did set up more about his character and about his past and how come he acts the way he does, and that was extremely appreciated.
I couldn't believe how amazing this episode was, guys. This is my favorite episode. Let me just go put that out there right now. It seems like every episode for the last 3 episodes, the newest episode is my favorite episode. But I'm telling you, man, Disney is back in a big way. After that investor conference day, I am in love with Star Wars again, and the Disney streaming service gave that to me.
Yes.
So thank you, Dave Filoni. Thank you, John Favreau, Deborah Chow,
Kathleen Kennedy.
Thank you to Kathleen Kennedy for.
Oh my goodness! You heard it here first on Jody's Corner, everybody.
I can't.
Oh my goodness!
I can't not give her credit for announcing these projects, because she's the one that greenlights the stuff, right? She's a terrible person for Star Wars. But just because you're a terrible person for the future of Star Wars doesn't mean that you can't get credit when you make the right decisions. Because she's a producer in Hollywood for 30 years, Keys. You can't make all bad decisions.
Just for y'all, I just want y'all to know, y'all make sure y'all like this video just because he actually
That's BS, man. He set me up for that. He set me up for that. But it's true. I got to give credit where it's due. Her contract's about to expire. She's about to be out of there. And that's the last thing that needs to happen for me to completely come all over this table in nerdgasm for Star Wars again.
Absolutely right. The fact that this show that's only in its 2nd season,
facts,
that you could say, because Star Wars has this great history created around it, but really only been around for 2 seasons. It's a baby as far as Star Wars goes, and it's got Jody extremely excited about the future of Star Wars, including all of the future announcements that were given to us from the Disney investor stream. This is absolutely crazy, especially since there's only been 1 episode with some lightsabers in it. 1 episode with lightsabers in it. Usually that and some good Yoda stuff and some good dark side enemy that really makes us say, dang, this is going to be great. No, we got some guy with a helmet and some blasters and a baby Yoda, a.k.a. Grogu, that's got us excited and looking forward to what's going to happen in this universe.
Yeah, Cara Dune's fire. She's amazing. She's strong. She's buff. She's thick. She's sexy. She's a lot of things.
She's got a heart.
She's nice. She's sweet. She's a really good character. Shout out to her. Bill Burr was a takeaway here for me. What's his name?
Mayfield.
Mayfield was a takeaway for me because man, he showed a lot of heart too. He was a damaged soldier who was only following orders, but he still loved and fell in love with his. You could tell he fell in love with the Empire and the idea of it, but then he kind of realized it was wrong. But he just kept going because his brothers in arms were also they were all brothers, so he had to just keep doing and he didn't like what he was doing. He didn't like it, and then it all came to fruition in that amazing scene. So just let me talk about this scene right here. Mandalorian is out of his costume in a transport trooper's outfit, bruh. I said it. Jody Diamonds, he's going to be showing his face because you got Pedro Pascal. You got to show your face. And he's starting to show that in this show. Later in the episode, he completely takes his mask off to get retinal scan. Yeah. So, you know, we defer a little bit on that scene, but he's in there. And let's fast forward to the most amazing part. He's in there. He's undercover. There were some amazing scenes here. This felt like Indiana Jones to me, where the good guy had to help the bad guys in order to keep their cover as bad guys to be the good guys.
And be congratulated at the end by the bad guys.
Exactly.
And then to go off on the bad guys because you're the good guys.
Exactly.
It was absolutely crazy. Yeah, it gave me some Indiana Jones vibes as you bring that up. Yeah, because I didn't think about that earlier, but it definitely did. It was a very fun and amazing scene. They made it so that we were still getting something out of this. This was, for me, one of those moments that was a low. It wasn't that nothing was happening, but it was just like, okay, this is just kind of getting us from point A to point B. So this is like A1, A2. And all right, I know this has to happen. Something has to happen. They can't just arrive at the mining facility, then get in and then be done, because there really wouldn't be much of the episode in that case. But they set it up where they have to do something to actually invade this facility. You have to be with Mayfield. Mayfield's got to have some dialogue with you. And these people from this planet don't want y'all here and know that they can get rid of you with one little bomb.
We're supposed to one bomb.
One little bomb.
And what you think about this scene here, bro? Like, he's like, "What's up, Blaster Beach? Yeah, you out of there? Oh yeah, I'm gonna get the rest of y'all."
I laughed.
Freak you!
I laughed. And I put my hands over my head. I was like, really? I didn't think that their equipment as troopers, whatever kind of troopers they are, was that unreliable.
Yeah, bro. Get him a little hit. Watch out. Oh, shoot. Mandalorian had to fade, bro. He said, "Give me this stick, motherfucker.
Yeah,
get him off my ship."
We really got to
People
see
were getting ran over and shit, bro. It was going left and right, bro.
Yeah, we really got to see that. And we got to see some real hand-to-hand combat from him. It's
hand-to-hand combat and excellent harpooning skills. What you know about the Mandalorian, bro? You like, what?
Oh, yeah, you can tell he's hunted a few white whales before.
Beach, off my shit. Fire. Shout out to the Mandalorian doing what he do, man, in his dark trooper ship transport costume. So they get back to the base, Keys, and then they're celebrated by their cohorts. Everybody's saluting them because they're the only transport that actually made it back.
Yeah.
Because the other ones got blown sky the freak high. No pun.
It was 3 or 4 of them that got blown up before they got there.
Yeah, it was about 2 or 3 of them.
The most stressful thing throughout that portion of it was whoever it was giving them orders and stuff. We're rerouting you guys. Hold on. We're rerouting you.
Mayday.
Slow down, because if you keep going any faster at that speed, you're going to blow up. Slow down.
Stormtrooper to base. We're getting attacked. Oh my God, dear God.
It was entertaining, but it was still a low.
I would have hit a freaking U-turn. Bro, why the other ones didn't hit a U-turn when they we need help, and then you see the fire in the sky. I would have been like, bro.
Nah, they're being they're communicating with them and saying we're going to reroute, but the whole time they're saying reroute, but I'm like, there's only one road.
Now reroute. Please hold for the reroute while I calculate while you get blown up.
I only see one road.
Yeah. Please hold for the calculations while you get blown the freak up. So yeah, that was amazing. And then it gets to this point. They're actually inside, confirmed. He noticed that the general's going to notice him from the army. This is incredibly tense because the Mandalorian has to take off his helmet for this plan to work because he will be spotted by the commander of his. So the Mandalorian, his love for little baby green Yoda, he decides to go in there and unmask himself. This is something that I wanted to happen, and it's something that had to happen. And sure enough,
it did.
It happened. He took off the helmet, and there's Pedro Pascal, and you can see the look of anguish of vulnerability.
I'm doing this. I can't believe it. Like, I can't believe I'm doing this. This better be worth it. It better be worth it that I'm doing this. I've lived my life by this. I've never done this. I'm doing it twice, essentially.
Yeah. He was incredibly vulnerable. And it was crazy to see the Mandalorian go out like that and to see all of them work out and be work as a team together. Him and what's his name? Mayfield working together like that. It was beautiful to see. And you could see the pain in his eyes at that table. And that's where the acting came in. Bill Burr, he came to show up. He was a great actor, and he showed it to the screen with little words spoken. It reminded me of a 1990s action film or a 1980s Western. They're sitting there at the table, and this galactic empire lord is sitting there trading insults, basically. And here he is like, sorry, Mando, I'm about to blow this fool's freaking top back. And sure enough, it goes down that way. And he shot him point blank in the chest, murdered him. That's what I like to see in my Star Wars. Violence. I don't mean to sound like a pig, but god dang if I don't like, Beach, get the freak up out here. What's up? What's up? Yeah, he's like, oh, yeah. You that guy? You that guy? Oh, yeah, you gonna drink? This is gonna be your last drink you ever gonna take, motherfucker, to the Empire, Beach. Got some yeah!
Bye.
Freak up out here. Then it's like, oh, my God. And then the stormtrooper in the back with the coffee's like,
what just happened?
And then they host this heist, and they break out, and guess who's there to have their back, Keith?
Mayfield and Phoenix, some of the sharpest shooters I've seen in a while.
Man, they're getting attacked
some of
and
the
shot
sharpest
at.
shooters I've seen in a while. Not only are they sharp, but they were sharp as far as their instincts go. They were like, something is going on that's not according to plan. Okay, why are they on the ledge? All right, let me let you know where they are. Don't worry, you take these guys, I take these guys. I got these guys, you got these guys. They didn't miss a shot. They didn't miss a shot.
Wrecking the heck out of him. And then Bounty Hunter's like, all right, here I come. Coming to pick you guys up. Get ready, guys. I'm like, this was a heist, man. This was fire. It was a team, man. You got Boba Fett. You got Finnick. You got, what's his name?
Mayfield.
I almost had it. You got Finnick, Mayfield, Mandalorian,
Cara Dune.
Freak. You got Finnick. You got Mayfield, Cara Dune, and the Mandalorian, and Boba Fett all working as a team together.
Any of you subscribers who make these trivia contests, be careful.
Oh, no, don't. Please, no. And then they're on the roof, and here comes Boba Fett, like, what's up with his clean outfit? He sanded that thing and put a fresh coat of paint on that boy. Man, I love this episode, bro. It's my favorite episode. I'm sorry. I just gotta say it's my favorite episode, Keys.
It's like you said, this is definitely in the top 3. I'm probably gonna say fan service, Ahsoka Jedi. That's still going to probably be the top for me right now.
That's fire.
It's going to be the top still for me right now. But these
last three episodes,
these last 3 episodes, I'd have to go back and take a look again at season 1. But these last 3 episodes feel like they are the best of both seasons so far.
Yes, correct.
Definitely of so far. The face reveal. I know how much you liked it. Mm-hmm. It wasn't as major to me. It fit in with the scene.
Understood.
It fit in with what was going on. Mayfield's like, I can't go in there because all of a sudden, plot, there's somebody in there who might recognize me. I can't do this. Listen, I know you got me out here and I'm supposed to be helping, but I can't go in there. I'm not doing this. Screw that. So, Mandalorian, a.k.a. Brown Eyes. Sounds way more intimidating. Brown Eyes.
Shout out to Brown Eyes. You can't hear.
There's a whole lot of history behind Brown Eyes. Yeah. There's some. I got more history about Brown Eyes than I did in Mandalorian in some cases throughout this season.
And my whole life is about a brown eye. So,
but he reveals his face because of the situation. I was first surprised because when he scanned it, I was thinking that something was going to go off, something was going to get triggered. Like, okay, he goes and he gets the information, but someone is notified. But first off, I didn't even realize your face would be in the system. Ain't nobody seen your face, so how does that even work? How do they even know that you're a trooper or anything? That was something that went on through my head. Now, as far as the emotional pull and things that you got from it, I definitely didn't get that. I got that more from the android that was saving him and Baby Grogu in the end of last season. That had more emotion to me, even though it was done with something that wasn't human, which was interesting to me. But I still think it works. It was moving the story along. It still lended itself to the pacing of this episode, but what made it impactful for me, not that it was completely garbage or anything, was that Mayfeld saw it, and Mayfeld went on ahead and said, I understand how you live, and I'm just going to act like it never happened.
This is to answer your concern about why they didn't find nobody in the scans, was because they said, Bill Mayfeld said that only criminals and wanted people will pop up by the scan.
That's what it. Yeah, thank you for that reminder.
And
but
because
it still
he wasn't unknown, is why it
still felt weird for me because it felt like this is like an empire database.
Otherwise, think about how many people are in the empire. Millions.
Yeah, but it was
you think they're scanning millions of faces when they recruit into the empire? Probably not.
Have you seen what Moff Gideon has done to get this baby? So I would say yes.
Maybe.
So that's
this is the comeback, by the way.
This was my brain was like, that's a little bit odd. Something would have come up, but hey. That makes a little bit more sense, but still, just overall, that didn't have as much impact for me. The reveal just didn't pull at me. Everything about Mayfeld pulled though. I think Mayfeld's character, as well as the surprise decisions that he made in this episode, lended more to not just my appreciation for him and him as a character and what's been going on with him that we didn't know about as to why he's made the decisions that he's made in the Star Wars universe, but also more appreciation for Mando now, because everything up until then has been, you're not a real Mandalorian, I'm a real Mandalorian, this is what the creed is, and people telling him, no, this is what the real creed is. You're a foundling. Things that you do are totally different from a real Mandalorian. So he feels he's a Mandalorian. People are telling him he's not. Everybody he's meeting is taking off their helmet. He's like, you're not. And they're like, what are you talking about? We're real Mandalorians. This is how it goes. So now I do get the confliction in regards to the character's growth as far as Brown Eyes. So this is going to be very, very interesting. I don't know if I could probably take another helmet pull if it's not really, really good, because it still hasn't made that much of an impact.
I think I want to see his face as much as I can. It humanized Pedro Pascal. It humanized the Mandalorian, because like I told you before, Mandalorian was a symbol to me. Seeing him with the mask, he wasn't a real person. He was like the way you see Batman under the cowl. He was a symbol. He was an object. He was a thing. But once I saw his face, and then you see the emotion, you see the anguish, you see how he wants Grogu back.
Yeah, he wants
He's
Grogu
a father.
back. He's sure.
That's his
baby. He's a big brother.
That's his baby.
He's a big brother. He's unfortunately going to be looked at as a father figure, and hopefully we don't see baby Grogu go down the dark side. Or maybe do we?
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe he's already there, bro.
That would be a great twist, to see someone of Yoda's race become dark side. But who knows what they're going to do.
Overall, I love this episode, bro. This is my favorite episode because of, execution, technicality, and just it was clean. It was adventurous. It was like Indiana Jones. It was point A to point B. Felt like it was a really good adventure. So
they've done these things in earlier episodes, but they did do them better. They definitely did do them better. Action was good. Story was good. I didn't feel like something was disconnected. Something you could say I didn't understand, but something I definitely wouldn't say was disconnected. The only other disconnect I'd probably say is, and I think I'm probably making it now as far as the believer, I think it's that Mayfeld was the believer in what he was doing as a soldier, and now he's going back from that, or what Mando was believing in regards to his creed, and now, what's going on with that. So I haven't really fleshed that out. Chat, you can give me your opinions on that. I'll be in there looking forward to it. But I definitely would give this episode an A- for me. I'm not going to give it a full-blown, perfect episode. Just some things that I looked at that would make me go, oh, okay, all right, well, I mean, that's in there and it's working, I guess. But other than that, I think it's a very, very, very strong, solid episode. It's one of the best things going for Disney Plus. And Disney right now during the unfortunate situation we're dealing with around the world. And it's actually making me look forward to more things to come, including all of their announcements.
I'm excited for everything Star Wars. I give this episode an A, solid A. It's really good. It's the best episode for me. I enjoyed this a lot. that revolutionary technology that we talked about that they showed at the Investor Conference that's changing the world. It's going to change the way we see films in the future. Gone are the days of green screen where actors can sit in front of us on a set and interact with actual scenarios in the scene that they're in, which makes for just better filmmaking. I'm blown away by that. Marvel's actually going to utilize this LED technology with these screens and stuff like that, and they're just gonna look more realistic. They're gonna be more believable. And shout out to the company that what was the name of the company? That
Industrial Light and Magic.
Industrial Light and Magic, and the name of the technology is Stage or Studio something. I forgot the name of it, but that's the future, bro. Once I saw that, I said that's how they were able to shoot it like
shout
this.
Shout out to George Lucas and shout out to Kathleen Kennedy for at least giving us something good.
Kathleen, she did a good job by announcing those Star Wars projects. She did her job, and I look forward to her not being there when it comes time to actually execute them.
This is those moments. This is those moments when the two coaches in a football game have to meet at the 50-yard line and shake hands even if they don't want to, just like any other player. When they're like, you know what, I'm not sure if I've won or lost right now. I want to tell you, good game.
So yeah, good job, Kathleen Kennedy, for greenlighting these shows, and hopefully you know better to get out the way until your contract expires.
I got him to do it twice. You might like and share this
now. One time. So thank you guys so very much for watching this review. I look forward to everything Star Wars coming out, and to know that it all came from a streaming service that was going to save Star Wars. God dang. Disney for life. Shout out to y'all. Thank you guys so very much for watching. I am Jody Joe. That's black guy number 4. 2 parts of the Just Us League, and we out this thing. Deuces. Told you that we leaving.
Hey, if you want some more content, remember, Jody's Corner is live Mondays and Fridays at what time?
5 p.m. Pacific time.
I thought you were going to say Mayfield, but it's okay. At that time, there's going to be more people here with more opinions, some that are just opposite of Jody's, which we love.
Subscribe.